Hi guys! Welcome sa C10. In this video ay itutuloy natin yung series natin on a system of linear equations in three variables. Napag-aralan natin sa previous video na pag sinabi nating solve for the system of linear equations, we are actually looking for the values of x, y, and z. And sa previous video, we have learned that the values of x, y, and z are 1, 2, and 3 respectively. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinabstitute natin yung x, y, and z, doon sa tatlong equations na yan ay lahat ng values sa left-hand side will equal the values on the right-hand side. For example, yung 2x plus y minus z is equal to 1. We have 2 times 1 kasi yung x natin ay 1 plus ang y natin ay 2. So that's 2 and then minus ang z natin ay 3. No? So this is 4 minus 3 which is equal to 1. The left-hand side is equal to 1. And the right-hand side is also equal to 1. Of course, pag sinubstitute natin yung values ng x, y, and z doon sa dalawang equations na natira, magiging equal din yung nasa left-hand side doon sa right-hand side. No? And in fact, yan yung nakalagay dito sa susunod na slide. Okay, so yan yung substitution ng x, y, and z doon sa equation natin. And you can pause the video and check. No? Now question, ano yung geometric representation ng tatlong equations kanina? And ano yung geometric representation ng solution, yung x equals 1, y equals 2, and z equals 3? So pwede yung pag-isipan. Okay, tignan natin yung system of linear equations in two variables na napag-aralan na ninyo. Pag meron tayong linear equation in two variables, pag in-graph natin yan sa Cartesian plane, yung graph niyan ay line. For example, itong x minus y equals 3, ang graph niyan ay itong blue line na yan. Pag may dalawa tayong linear equations in two variables, ibig sabihin, dalawang lines yan, no? And may mga pagkakataon na yung dalawang lines na yan ay mag-i-intersect. Yung coordinates ng intersection ng dalawang lines na yan, yun actually yung solution ng system of linear equations. For example, itong 5, 2 na ito, it's a solution to the system of linear equations na x minus y equals 3 at saka negative x plus 3y equals 1. So pag sinubstitute natin yung value ng x at yung value ng y doon sa equations, masasatisfy na yung dalawang equations na yan. For example, dito, since x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2, pag sinubstitute natin dito, 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, di ba? And pag sinubstitute natin dito, negative 5 plus 3 times 2, which is 6, is equal to 1. So, nasa-satisfy niya yung dalawang equations na yan. So, yan yung graphical representation ng solution ng system of linear equations in two variables. Yung dalawang equations ay yung lines at yung solution, siya yung intersection point. Okay? So, paano natin ita-translate itong konsepto na ito sa 3 dimensions? Pwede nyo i-pause yung video tapos pag-isipan. Okay, so ituloy na natin. Now, yung system of linear equations in two variables, since dalawang variables lang siya, so pwede natin siya i-graph sa Cartesian plane, no? Pero dito, tatlong variables na yung gamit natin. So, kailangan natin ng 3 dimensions. So, this is a 3-dimensional space. Kung makikita nyo yung red, yan yung ating x-axis. Yung green, yan yung ating y-axis. Tsaka yung blue, yan yung ating z-axis. So question, ano kaya ang representation ng 2x plus y minus z equals 1 sa 3-dimensional coordinate system? So ito yan, no? Yung plane na yan. Yan yung 2x plus y minus z. Paano naman yung x plus 3y plus z is equal to 10? Yan naman siya. What about yung 5x minus y plus 2z? Ito naman siya yung parang yellow. So, yung tatlong equations na yon, plain pala siya pag nasa 3D coordinate system tayo. What about yung solution na x equals 1, y equals 2, and z equals 3? Sa Cartesian plane kanina, yung 5, 2 ay coordinate siya ng point ng intersection ng dalawang lines. Ito kaya ano yung 1, 2, 3, no? Pwede natin tignan, no? So, ang 1, 2, 3 are the coordinates of the intersection point of the three planes. Ito yung nakikita niya na point A. So, intersection siya ng tatlong planes. Yan yung ibig sabihin ng solution to the system of linear equations in three variables. Yung tatlong equations, yun yung tatlong planes, at yung solution, yun yung coordinates ng point na intersection ng tatlong planes. Okay, so i-reveal na natin. Naka-hide kasi yan. So yan yung tatlong planes, and ito yung coordinates ng points. Okay, so sana nag-enjoy kayo at sana ay nakatulong ako sa inyong pag-aaral. Sana naintindihan nyo yung both solving and the concept of system of linear equations in three variables. Hindi pa tayo matatapos, we'll have more practice, no, on how to solve system of linear equations in three variables. Maraming salamat. I'll see you in the next video.